Dudes and dudettes, it is another day. What we're going to do today is remove the triples because there seems to be something wrong with the bearings in the trees. So as you saw last time that we didn't have the right material for the front forks because they gave us the wrong seals. So now Mr. B got the right seals and we're going to be doing those today too. First of all, we're going to take the triples apart, put in the new bearings, and then we're going to start with the front forks and get them put in there after we finish the triples. Let's get to work! Yeah. Hey. So this is a lot of fun to watch.
That's really...
Yeah. Let's skip to the next part. So Mr. M is checking out the specs in the book. Not that it's really that difficult.
For me it is.
Yeah, well, it's a good thing you don't have to do it. You just have to sit there and look
pretty.
Look pretty, yeah. So even on a Japanese bike, we don't have a 27. So what we did...
We have a 27 actually, but this one fits as well.
Ah, so what is 11/16?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So.
that's a 27 millimeter.
Yeah.
There you go. We have our trusty assistant, Mr. M. Careful you don't burn your fingers or your lips with that. You're prone to accidents.
Thank you.
Oh, and now you're out of focus. There you are. Well, get in here. You're out of focus.
Hello.
There he is. Hey, Mr. D, what's going down? Did you have a warm ride?
Yeah.
Good for
Not
you.
so cold as yesterday.
Oh yeah,
No
I bet.
snow.
No snow. Yeah, we got rid of the snow. Good to see. Oh shit! Now, what are you wearing? You smell fucking sexy.
One homo suspicion point.
I got a homo suspicion point.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, it's got all little dents in it.
There are the dents.
Hold on, let me zoom in on the right here.
This one. Can you get in here?
It's got all tiny little dents. You see the little.
So we need to pull this one out.
There you have it, folks. That's how you take out a bearing race. So now that we got the race out on the top half, we still have to get the race off on the triples itself. So this is how we do that, or at least try to do it. He's always dissing my tools.
No!
No! No!
I'm just dissing Gedore, not you. Not
Yeah,
you
but
too.
no, I said you're dissing my tools. I didn't say you're dissing me. With friends like that, who needs enemies? So what we got here are two different size shells. You have a larger one and a smaller one. The smaller one, which is this one, goes on top, and the bigger one goes on the bottom. But don't forget to put them in right, because once they're in, you're not going to get them out whole, or not undamaged anyways. So make sure you do it right the first time. We have a special tool. Show us our special tool. Our special tool is...
Mr. M's butt plug.
Now this is something that we should all have. It's good for wheel bearings. It's good for races. It's what?
What? That's not suspicion. That's a fact.
So you realize we have Mr. M not to help us with this sort of stuff.
You want it with
It's just
ball bearing
comments.
grease or
Comments
without?
that we can't do anything with.
I'm gonna get the ball bearing grease.
We're not talking about your tool.
Oh.
Tool.
You are the tool.
You are tool. So grease it nice and greasy.
Grease the hole. Ah! Are you gonna grease the ball bearing?
Oh shit!
See? Okay, explain.
Come down.
We're
Grease
gonna
the ball
explain.
bearing.
Look, this is.
This is the way.
Hold your hand still, damn it! Jeez. This is
You need
grease.
to go to the doctor.
This
It's
grease
not
is
like-
going on the bearing.
In the bearing.
In the bearing,
There's a
exactly.
spe-
In
where's
the
the
bearing.
The bearing is on the, in the
Alright.
box.
Bearing's in the box.
There's a special trick for that.
All right. So, grab it a little bit.
Grease it in.
Grease it nice and greasy.
Until it comes out on the side.
You can see it's coming out here.
So it's got to come out of the edges along the bearing.
In
That
the
way you
side.
know- In the right. See, because Mr. D here is a professional mechanic on four-wheeled vehicles, but it's not much difference. Bearing is a bearing. And you just keep doing that till you're done. And Mr. D is helping us out today. He is one of our RBM repair crew members.
Hey, I'm saving up. This is 1 week of hard work.
That's 1 week of hard work.
Yes, it is. You can get it at any auto shop. Produced by Mr. M. Mr. M's ceramic grease.
And it's vegan.
Knock that sucker in there, nice and straight.
Oh, he knocked a second.
So now we have to remove again because we just found out that the tapered side of the nut goes down. So here what we got is we have a little, let me see that. A little tapered, goes down on an angle on this side, and the bottom is flush. So that part goes like this. So now that we got the stem nut on there, we're not going to tighten it down till the front forks are in there. That way we know exactly if they're straight or not. So now we're going to go over to the front forks. One we already have done. We're going to show you how we do the next one. Really easy, just as easy as the last time we did it for the Suzuki. A little bit different because this one has original front forks in it. So there's a Allen bolt that's on the bottom, and that one we're going to turn out with an air tool. So Mr. M here is showing us what the front fork looks like on the Yamaha Diversion.
Shrink.
Yeah, that's a good fantasy. And on the bottom here, we have this Allen key that we have to take out. And it's really hard to do if you just use hand tools. Seeing as hand tools is not going to work with this, what we do with this is use an air tool. The book says to keep this part on the top. So when the rings are close together, it goes to the top. And there you go. Okay, and what size Allen key are we using?
8 millimeters.
8 millimeter. There you go, look at that. Fine thread, very fine. So we seem to have an issue. The copper ring at the bottom is so tight in there that it got crushed that it's hard to get out. We're not going to bore you with all our attempts of everything that we can figure out how to get it out. So we'll just let you know afterwards when we finished. All right, so it took us about 20 minutes to get that little O-ring out.
Copper ring.
Copper O-ring. Totally shot to hell. It was pressed in there really tight. We had to do all kinds of funny little things to it just to get it out. So now that we got it out, we're ready to put it back together, right? So we're going to show you exactly the order in which it goes back together.
Inner damper rod goes inside the leg.
And it comes out in the bottom.
Yeah, this one goes here.
And that goes in the bottom fork.
Hold it for me, please. And get the bolt. With a new ring.
New ring. Never use the old ring because it will leak. Make sure you always take out the old ring. You put in a new one on top of it, it will leak. This wouldn't be RBM Repair Crew if we didn't have to do things twice. Seems we forgot a little part. So now I have to take it apart again. Good thing we have a whole supply of O-rings. And now we're gonna put the rest in that was forgotten the first time. And it's his fault. So Mr. D's calling it a night. He's got to get up early in the morning again. So he's going to head off on the Shadow. It was good seeing you there, buddy.
Goodbye.
Have a good trip home. Be careful.
Yes.
And maybe we'll see you next week again.
We shall see.
We'll see. So apparently, according to Mr. B, Mr. M fucked up on something. And I'm pretty much sure that I know exactly what he's talking about. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. Let's see the face. Let's see the face.
What? This is unfair. I don't know.
Okay, so what did you do wrong? Take a good look
In the mirror?
No, in here,
no.
on the motorcycle.
on the motorcycle. What did you do wrong?
How would I know?
Well, look closely.
I'm looking closely. It's
Okay.
the front fork.
Yeah. How many brakes are there?
There's one.
There's one brake.
And it goes here.
Okay.
Okay. How?
Now, and how?
How do you tighten your fender?
The fender.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the fender goes here.
So we have two left side fenders.
But you said the brake goes right.
No, I didn't say anything.
Does
you
it?
figured it out.
You said
I told you where
one
goes the brake.
side.
I didn't say anything. I checked a look at the wheel and put it accordingly.
And I didn't know that. I firmly believed it was on the right side.
Yeah, well, you firmly believed absolutely wrong.
Well, you said it was.
Well, we didn't pay him to think.
No, it's a good thing we don't pay him to think. It's a good thing we don't pay him.
Yeah.
And there you have it, folks. Good help is hard to find. But it doesn't matter. This is a learning process, even for Mr. M. And it happens to the best of us. Because, in all fairness, Mr. B didn't realize that he put it in wrong way. It took him a few minutes.
But normally this is.
We have come to the very last part of this motorcycle maintenance repair. What we did is the sprockets, the chain, We did the handle, the brake handle. We did the front forks, seals. We did the lights in the dashboard, a new headlight, or at least we did the new bulb. We did the LED, the LED bulb. The steering stem bearings. So that's nice and sliding around the way it's supposed to be doing. And now we are going to replace the fairing. Once that's on, we're going to get this thing out of here, and the Harley's going on there, mine, because it's a lot of work on that mother. Thanks for watching. Hope we got everything that you needed to do it yourself. Remember, you can do it yourself, right?
We're doing it ourselves.
We're doing it ourselves, and we're not professional mechanics. We just have a lot of
Hell,
fun.
even I'm progressing.
Even he's progressing. He's getting good at
That's
it.
keeping me up.
That thought is keeping me up at night. Thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next episode of the RBM Repair Crew.
Yeah.